Of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, DJ.
The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Batting second. The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 0 for 4. And the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Ready now, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fourth. The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. Looking up is the left fielder, still going back. Gone!
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate, Mike Tauchman. Skied down the left field line. And no one will track it down. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. Offered at it. And he is out at second. Stepping up to the plate, Jacoby Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, and it's 0-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Pulled the string on him, strike 3 swinging. Sanchez is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's up with it. The throw. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Runner goes for second. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Sent on the ground out to second. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hard liner to center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Cron has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and it's fouled away. Cron gets his lead at first, nobody out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Tauchman comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Scope goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tauchman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is there, and how about that? A 3. Leading off the inning, Austin Romine, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Lifted in the air to center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jacoby Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. Jones, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Mike Tauchman. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Scope onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Leading off the inning, Nico Goodrum. And they'll need him to get something going here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat. In the air to right center. LeMahieu onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Cole gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now that
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is there. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 51.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kristen Stewart.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And it's quickly 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Down in. Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Line towards center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Stewart is there. Let's see if they test it. And they get the double play at third. Next up for Detroit, Austin Romine will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
Right fielder, Clint Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ LeMahieu. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And they start him out away with a cold strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The center field, number 11.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard up the middle, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sanchez has a play, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball into the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Andujar ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he is out on the tag. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double.
On now to the bottom of inning number 8, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks.
Digging in once again, Kristen Stewart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Jonathan Schoop comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jay Bird.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Lifted in the air to right field. Reyes is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Schoop. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Into the box now, Torres. Last time through was a base hit. Line towards center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound, trying to get that white ball to that dark brown.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. At the plate, Austin Romine. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Strike 2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. This is popped up. Urshela has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jacoby Jones. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Last breath for the Tigers. Hit high and deep to right center. Gardner on the move. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired.